Hello, welcome to the radio and television station, and I'm Katri. Here comes the local news. Vice President of Vietnam General Confederation of Labor, Phan Văn Anh, has just chaired a national online conference on developing a death care plan for workers in 2023. The Vietnam General Confederation of Labor is expected to spend 500 billion Vietnam dong to take care of debt for 1 million employees, equivalent to 500,000 Vietnam dong per person. There will be two options. Option 1 will support localities with 100,000 units, equivalent to 50 billion Vietnam dong. Option 2, localities balance and spend support from their own trade union financial resources for union members in difficult circumstances. For union members working in administrative and public career units, the grassroots trade union actively balances financial resources to take care of and visit. The General Federation will synthesize opinions to agree on a plan to take care of debt for union members and employees and soon promulgate it to all levels of trade unions. In order to maintain and accelerate textile and garment export growth in the European Union (EU) market, many Vietnamese enterprises have transformed production techniques and initially welcomed more green textile and garment orders. Increasing the use of recycled material is the direction of enterprises in the textile and garment industry to meet the demand for greening the supply chain of major partners in the world. According to the Ministry of Industry and Trade, the average textile and garment export turnover is expected to increase by 5 to 6% per year in the period to 2030, expected to reach 68 to 70 billion US dollar. Therefore, this is an opportunity to improve the quality of Vietnam textile and garment market, improve its competitiveness with textile and garment exporting countries in the region and the world. According to Vietnam National Administration of Tourism, Ministry of Culture, Sport and Tourism, in the past 9 months, over 1.8 million international visitors have come to Vietnam. Particularly in the third quarter, Vietnam welcomed 1.2 million visitors, 2.5 times higher than the previous quarter. This shows a recovery trend after Vietnam opens up to international tourism. Vietnam's international tourism market is in a strong recovery phase, preparing for the peak season of international tourism in the last months of 2022. Notably, the number of searches from India has a very fast growth rate, showing great demand as well as potential from the world's two most populous markets. Regarding domestic tourism, the number of domestic visitors after 9 months of this year has reached nearly 87 million, higher than the whole year 2018. Prior to the US, Australian, and Japanese naval operations, China conducted anti-submarine warfare drills in neutral areas of South China Sea and waters around Taiwan. The South China Morning Post on October 5th quoted the People's Liberation Army Eastern War Zone Command and said the exercise took place within 48 hours with the participation of 8 naval aircrafts. This activity focuses on identifying hypothetical underwater targets, monitoring and controlling their movements. The next exercise will be held with the content of enhancing the interaction of anti-submarine forces on the water. Earlier, Japan announced joint exercises by its maritime self-defense forces with the U.S. and South Korean navies. During training, the military of the three countries completed tasks related to countering potential enemy submarines, including Russia and China. In the early morning of October 6th, North Korea again launched 2 short-range ballistic missiles into the East Sea of the country. The launch came a day after a U.S. nuclear-powered aircraft carrier was parked to the east of Korean Peninsula. South Korea Joint Chief of Staff announced it had detected 2 missile launches from the Samsok area in Pyongyang between 6 and 1 a.m. and 6:23 a.m. on October 6 local time, but did not provide details. Meanwhile, Japanese Defense Minister Yasukazu Hamada said the first missile reached an altitude of 100 kilometers and flew 350 kilometers, while the second flew 50 kilometers high, reaching a range of 800 kilometers and was likely to use an unusual trajectory during the journey. This was the North Korea's 6th missile test in the past 12 days, coming just 2 days after the country launched a long-range ballistic missile over Japan. ever tripartite a phone call with his South Korean and Japanese counterparts on October 4th, U.S. Special Representative for North Korea Sun Kim called on Pyongyang to stop its provocations and return to negotiations. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.